47.6. That's the lowest consumer sentiment reading in 74 years. The job market is fine, unemployment is fine, GDP is fine. So why is everyone broke? Every month, the headlines say the economy is growing. Every month, the data say unemployment is low. And every month, more of us look at a paycheck, a rent bill, a credit card balance, and feel like something is very wrong. That gap isn't in your head. Here are 5 numbers that explain it. April 2026. The University of Michigan's Consumer Sentiment Index drops to 47.6, down from 64.7 in February, down from 53.3 in March. That's a 10.7% fall in 1 month and the lowest reading the survey has ever recorded. Lower than 2008. Lower than 1980. Lower than anything since the survey started in 1952. 98% of responses were collected before the Iran ceasefire, so this isn't a one-day war blip. People didn't just feel worse. They told the survey why. One-year business condition expectations fell 20%. Personal finance expectations fell 11%, and inflation expectations jumped to 4.8%, the highest since August 2025. That's the number to watch. Expectations drive behavior. Since January 1st, trackers have logged 146 layoff events and roughly 99,000 workers cut. That's about 903 jobs lost every day of 2026 so far. Oracle cut 30,000. Snap just cut 1,000, 16% of its workforce, and said it was because of AI. When companies tell you their cuts are about AI, they're telling you 2 things at once. Driver 3. But aren't real wages rising? Technically, yes. In March 2026, nominal wages were up 3.5%. Inflation was 3.3%. So real wages rose 0.5%. That's $6 more a week before your landlord, your insurance, and your grocery store got their cut. Shelter inflation alone rose another 0.3% in March. Driver 4. Unemployment looks low because most people who have a job still have it. But look at hiring. The Bureau of Labor Statistics says the hires rate in February 2026 was 3.1%, the lowest since April 2020. There are now 0.91 jobs for every unemployed worker. At the 2022 peak, it was 1.5. This is a low-fire, low-hire freeze. Nobody announces it. You only notice if you're the one looking. Driver 5. If the economy is fine, why has buy now, pay later exploded? Klarna, Afterpay, Affirm. A LendingTree survey this month found 40% of BNPL users missed at least one payment in the last year, up from 1 in 3 the year before. Klarna's credit losses rose 17% year over year, $136 million in a single quarter. Here's the part that should bother you. Klarna and Afterpay do not report to the 3 major credit bureaus, which means all of this debt, billions of dollars of it, is invisible in the credit score system right up until it hits collections. So if the middle is squeezed, why is GDP still growing? Because somebody is still spending. In the second quarter of 2025, the top 10% of American households drove 49% of all consumer spending. Their spending is up 62% since 2020. For the bottom 80%, spending hasn't beaten inflation in 6 years. This is a K-shaped economy. One line goes up, the other goes flat or down. The average looks fine because the top is pulling the average up. The rest of us are living on the other line. And this isn't just the United States. In the UK, a new tax year just raised household bills. In India, a finance minister went viral trying to answer what the 2026 budget actually did for the middle class. The word for this feeling is showing up in every language that has one. 5 numbers. 47.6, record low sentiment. 903, jobs cut every day. 0.5%, real wage growth barely above 0. 3.1%, hiring rate at a pandemic low. 40%, BNPL users behind on payments. None of these say recession. All of them say squeeze. If the numbers change the way you read a paycheck, share this with someone who needs it. Bitwise Finance. Finance explained before it's taken from you.